It is 6 o'clock, and I call this regular school board meeting to order. It is June 13, 2016. We don't have school in session. This is our first summer session, so if everyone can please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. If everyone can remain standing for a moment of silence, please. Thank you. You may be seated. Mr. Amaya, will you please call roll?
Yes, ma'am. Mr. Arlene Peterson.
Present.
Mr. Ruben Trevino.
Present.
Mr. Amaya, I am present. Mr. Lionel Garza.
Present.
Mr. Martin Castillo. Mr. Ray Farias. Ms. Sandra Garcia. Mr. Gonzalo Salazar. And Ms. Leandro Ortiz.
Thank you, Mr. Amaya. Item number 5 is public hearing to discuss the following: 1, optional flexible school day program. Mr. Salazar, I'll hand that over to you, please.
Mrs. Peterson and members of the board, at this time I'd like to call on the optional flexible school day program as it's utilized at the CCTA.
Good afternoon.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, members of the board, Mr. Salazar. Is it on?
No.
I'm going to present a little overview of CCTA, which is our College Career and Technology Academy. Here we go. Okay, we'll briefly go over and review the criteria for the students to attend CCTA, and the students need to be the age of 16 to 25 years old. They are either current or former, those Fresno students. They're students who are at risk. This criteria also includes students in regular graduation programs, special education students, and ESL students. How do they attend CCTA? Well, they need to go to their counselor first and complete an application to come to CCTA, and then they're interviewed by a committee of review. There are 6 members on the committee, and you can see who these members are. We meet 2 to 3 times a month at the high school to interview students who are putting their application. The criteria, there's 5 criteria, and most of it has not changed over the years. Mainly it's for students that need no more than 12 credits to graduate. And number 5 is the one that has extenuating circumstances, so we also consider students that have extenuating circumstances. If the students are in special education or ESL and want to apply to come to CCTA, the directors of those programs will review their application prior to. The staff at CCTA, I have the 4 core subject teachers along with a small administration. What programs of study do they have? Well, if they're doing the core subjects, English, Math, Science, and Social Studies, it is a computer-based module. All the electives are on paper modules, and after they finish, they're graded, and that's how they receive their credits, based on their test on the computer or paper modules. This is why we're here today, to explain a little bit about the attendance. It's very different from the attendance at the high school, whereas at the high school it's ADA and they have to be there a certain time. CCTA is on a optional flexible day schedule, and it's based on the actual number of minutes that the students attend. The minimum are 45 minutes a day, up to not to exceed 10 hours on a school day. This past year, I had 170 students enrolled, 36 of them that were parents. And so these students sometimes hold jobs, our parents, and so this optional day is exactly what they need so they can be able to graduate from high school. Here's a comparison of 3 years as far as the total number of minutes, and then it'll equal to the number of days. If you divide it by 450 minutes is equal to 1 day, you'll get the total number of days at the bottom. And from 2013 to 2014, it doubled, went for 2,000 days to 4,000, and this past year it increased 1,000 days in attendance, which will show you the effects on how many students actually graduated this year in just a few minutes. The goals of CCTA. Well, goal number 1, increase the number of students graduating from high school under the recommended high school program. Reduce the number of students who drop out from the school in our community. Provide continuing education opportunities for students who might otherwise have dropped out of school. The first young lady had a baby, took care of her baby, came back, and was able to graduate this year. The second young lady, mother passed away when she was her senior year in high school, could not cope with that, left and came back 2 years later and said she wanted to graduate because she knew her mother would want her to graduate. So she just recently graduated this past June. We also prepare students that graduate from Los Fresnos for college and careers. Last year we had 27 students graduate, plus 7 students more that graduated during the summer program, so a total of 34 students. That was last year. And this year we had a total of 60 students graduate, which almost doubled. And I still have 17 students in summer school right now that are eligible to graduate as well. So I might hit close to 80. Last year in May we had the IGC Senate Bill 149 that gave an alternative opportunity for students to graduate. These students who have completed all their credits but are needing testing will go to summer school, get prepared, work on a summer project, and then take the test again. And if they pass their test, they're eligible to graduate. So I have 17 students that are still eligible to graduate. And that's our program. Any questions that I may be able to answer?
Do we have any questions from the board? This is, okay, go ahead.
Mrs. Peterson, members of the board, and members of the audience, I want to publicly acknowledge Mrs. Braga for the work she's doing over there. You have a real gift for connecting with kids, establishing relationships, and I have seen during the time that you've been at CCTA how they really want to please you. They want, their relationship with you means a lot, and I thank you for your leadership over there. We have seen an increase in the number of graduates, and our school district has a 97%, nearly 97% completion rate. We continue to be concerned for the kids who are not graduating from high school, and I know with your leadership we're going to continue to increase our completion rates, but you're doing an incredible job over there and giving kids who had once dropped out of school an opportunity, and I'm thankful to the legislature for giving us the optional flexible school day program. Thanks for the work you do.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Ms. Braga. Thank you, Ms. Braga. Item number 6, district reports. Mr. Salazar.
Mrs. Peterson, members of the board, we present to you our financial reports. A through E are the monthly reports that we bring to you each month, and we are continuing to monitor our tax collections. We're still not where we need to be. Last year we monitored them closely and ended up above our budgeted level, our budget, or the figure we had budgeted for tax collections. But at this time we would entertain any questions you might have on our monthly reports. If there aren't any, we can move on to budget and tax calendar. We're happy to report that we are where we need to be. We're caught up. We're still doing a little more data entry and adjustments to personnel expenditures as we make decisions for the 16-17 school year, but we like where we are at this time of the year, and we're not waiting on the legislature this time. We're between sessions, so how well we move along on our budget process is up to us. The summary of proposed budget for the fiscal year is presented here. We do have a budget committee meeting afterwards, and we could go more in depth. But if you'd like to, we could entertain questions at this time regarding budget. No questions, then we'll get more in depth as we stay back for our budget committee meeting. The election calendar is for November 8th election is presented here too, as well as the compliance that we have to present the District Title I Parental Involvement Policy Action Plan. This is the last year of the NCLB requirements. We were talking this morning, many of the items identified or the activities identified in the Parental Involvement Action Plan, very viable, and we see ourselves continuing to implement many of the activities that have helped us succeed thus far. And then item 6 is the community and student engagement compliance. This is another, an additional measure to our accountability system. This is an evaluation, a self-evaluation that are required to do. We do it in our DEIC, and it will be reported with our summer submission. And an exemplary rating is how our staff, the self-assessment that our staff has given after reviewing each of the indicators listed in the community engagement plan, compliance plan. Those are all of the items that we have under reports at this time.
Thank you. We can move on to item number 7, public audience. I know that we have Mr. Zabalza and Mr. Cáceres here. And before you actually go on, there's something that by policy we need to go ahead and read to you before you actually begin. Mr. Trevino, please.
Thank you, gentlemen. The board encourages comments from citizens of the district or district employees. Anyone wishing to speak either as an individual or as a representative of a group may do so at this time. The board asks that comments pertain to public education issues and being no longer than 5 minutes. Remember that the board may not discuss or act upon any issues that are not posted on our agenda for tonight's meeting. If an issue mentioned is listed on tonight's agenda, the board will defer discussion until the appropriate time during the meeting. In addition, the board has adopted complaint policies that are designed to secure at the lowest administrative level a prompt and equitable resolution of complaints and concerns. Complaints brought by students or their parents may be heard in accordance with policies FNG Legal and FNG Local, by employees in accordance with policies DGBA Legal and DGBA Local, and by citizens in accordance with policy GF Local. Each of these processes provide that if a resolution cannot be achieved administratively, the person may appeal the administrative decision to the board as a properly posted agenda item. These are TASB Regulations Resource Manual BED exhibits.
Good evening, Madam President, Trustees, Superintendent Salazar. We're here representing the TASB Risk Management from both Mr. Cáceres and my name, Clemente Zabalza. We both are employees of the Texas Association of School Boards. And we're here to recognize the Fresnos CISD for 2 awards that your staff submitted on behalf of the district that were recognized among all the 1,000 members of the TASB Risk Management Fund. Ms. Ramirez and Mr. Tapia, with the approval of Mr. Young, submitted an Innovation Award application involving a special bus driver training program that the school district had put in place. And it was recognized among 10 other school districts as being an innovation. And so in April, Ms. Ramirez, Mr. Tapia, and Mr. Young were present as they were recognized at our annual members conference and received a $1,000 award in conjunction with the Innovation Award. And then I'll go ahead and pass it on to Mr. Cáceres, who will talk about the loss prevention grant.
Thank you. My name is Beto Cáceres. I have been working with the school district for many years and trying to implement training, assist in any capacity that I can. But I'm happy that this year the district has been recognized for a loss prevention grant. The grant covers $1,700 in monies, proceeds that are going to be used by the district to purchase what is called a wheel shock, which prevents the bus from rolling off and hurting somebody. So we're grateful that the district has applied, and we hope that you apply again next year so we can help you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time this evening.
Thank you so much. Ms. Benedict, if you want to accept the award, we'll let you come and do so. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Item number 8, consent agenda items. We have 14 items listed. Do we need to go ahead and discuss any of these at this time? If not, do we have a motion to approve consent agenda items? Ms. Garcia.
I move to approve consent agenda items number 1 through 14 as listed on the agenda.
Do we have a second? Mr. Farias. All in favor to approve consent agenda items, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 9, action items. Number 1, discuss and take action to approve an equipment lease purchase financing agreement with Toshiba Business Systems, DeLage Landon Public Finance LLC, and authorize the superintendent and chief financial officer to execute the required documents on behalf of the district. Do we have a motion? Mr. Thurina.
Yes, Madam President, I move that we approve an equipment lease purchase financing agreement with Toshiba Business Systems, DeLage Landon Public Finance LLC, and I authorize the superintendent and chief financial officer to execute the required documents on behalf of the district.
Do we have a second? Mr. Castillo. Any discussion? All in favor to approve item number 1, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 2, discuss and take action to approve a technology equipment lease purchase financing agreement with Frost Bank and authorize the superintendent and chief financial officer to execute the required documents on behalf of the district. Do we have a motion? Ms. Garcia.
I move that we approve a technology equipment lease purchase financing agreement with Frost Bank and authorize the superintendent and CFO to execute the required documents on behalf of the district.
Do we have a second? Mr. Trevino. Any discussion? All in favor to approve item number 2, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 3, discuss and take action to approve a conditional sale agreement for the purchase of 2 virtual server systems with DeLage Landon Financial Services, Inc., and authorize the superintendent and chief financial officer to execute the required documents on behalf of the district. Do we have a motion? Mr. Trevino.
Madam President, I move that we approve a conditional sale agreement for the purchase of 2 virtual server systems with DeLage Landon Financial Services, Inc., and authorize the superintendent and chief financial officer to execute the required documents on behalf of the district.
Do we have a second? Mr. Farias. Any discussion? All in favor to approve item number 3, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 4, discuss and take action to approve budget amendment number 13 for fiscal year 2014-2015. Do we have a motion? Mr. Farias. Is there a second? Mr. Garza. Any discussion?
Then,
Yeah.
is it okay if we amend that item
Need to amend that to
the correct year?
the,
I'm sorry if we
It's all
looked
right
at
right
it
now.
several times, and my apologies.
2015, 2016, is that how we want, how do we
Yes.
want it to read?
Could 2015, 2016, correct, Mr. Young?
Ms. Miranda? Mr. Farias? Can you,
Move that we approve budget amendment number 13 for fiscal year 2015-2016.
Thank you. And we had a second with Mr. Garza. Thank you. All in favor to approve item number 4, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 5, discuss and take action to adopt a professional hiring schedule for the 2016-2017 school year subject to funding availability. Do we have a motion? Mr. Castillo.
Make a motion to approve, make a motion to adopt the professional hiring schedule for the 2016 and 17 school year, subject to funding availability.
Thank you. Do we have a second?
Can't read that.
Mr. Trevino. Any discussion? All in favor to approve item number 5, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Item number 6, discuss and take appropriate action as necessary to approve the superintendent's personnel recommendations for the following positions for the 2016-2017 school year. A, teachers. B, educational diagnosticians. Do we have a motion? Mr. Trevino.
Yes, Madam President, I move that we approve the superintendent's personnel recommendations for the following positions for the 2016-2017 school year: teachers and educational diagnosticians.
Do we have a second? Mr. Garza. Any discussion? All in favor to approve item number 6, please raise your hand. Motion passes unanimously. Do we have these teachers or educational diagnostician here today? If you are, please stand and be recognized. Wow, I am so impressed. It's the summer and you all are here. Thank you so much for being with us. Have a wonderful year. We will not go into closed session, so we can go ahead and go on with item number 12, our announcements. Mr. Salazar.
Yes, Mrs. Peterson, members of the board, Leadership Institute begins Thursday. This is an opportunity for our board to pick up some training. We also want to let you know that in spite of the Commissioner of Education canceling the third administration of the state assessment, we will continue with our interventions as our goal is to close the instructional gaps for our students. So we're going to stay the course with our interventions for this summer. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Any other announcements? Okay, it is 6:23, and I adjourn this meeting.